Greetings, fellow YouTubers. Erv Lindsay here. How you doing? Welcome to Gaming with Erv. This is the first video since the Children's Online Privacy and Protection Act stuff went down. Went ahead and threw my videos back up. It looks like retro gaming videos are probably safe. Most kids aren't interested in old videos about stuff from 20 years ago that they don't want to touch because they think it's ugly. I know my son does, and he's 14, and I can't get him to play anything. It's not brand new. So anyway, I want to reconnect with some of you guys out there that are still subscribed to my channel and say, hey, thanks for hanging around and not completely abandoning me. It looks like most of you are still here. I wanted to show you some pickups that I have made over the last couple of months. It's not a lot, but I have acquired one thing I want to show you guys here. And that is this Dreamcast. This is probably your thumbnail. Or, yeah. I'll make sure it went upside down. So anyway, I bought this locally. Paid $30 for it, which I thought was a good price. It didn't come with a controller or a game, but it did come with all the cords and wires. And it didn't work. Pretty sure that the disk drive was bad. It'll boot up to like the home screen, but when you put a disk in it, it'll say disk not found, or this isn't a game disk, or something like that. That usually means the disk drive is bad. So I went ahead and bought me another one, and also invested in a controller for it. They're up there on my shelf, which is just off camera over there. And I've enjoyed playing it. I've got a few games for it. And it's fun. The problem I have is I don't like platforming or sports games. Fighting games aren't for me. So I don't know, why the hell do I have a Sega Dreamcast? I don't know. It's got some, the RPGs that it has are pretty good RPGs. So I've been enjoying it. And I don't know if it's video worthy because it's not in a box. It's not an unboxing. I don't have manuals, anything like that. So perhaps I will do a video about it and show it and talk about some of the games I enjoy for it. I'm not really sure where I'm going to go. I'm kind of out of hardware to show you guys. I also picked up a GameCube. It's also up there on the shelf as well. And I do have a number of GameCube games that I played. I bought too many. Didn't like some of them. Just sold of them. Took that money and put it towards my saving up for a PS5 fund. Yeah. What about that PS5, guys? I don't know what to think about the next generation of video game consoles coming out. I've always been a PlayStation kid, so I'm going to be saving up for a PS5. I already have all the rest of them, so I might as well keep on going. What else? Oh, I want to show you one other thing. Now, I was watching a video online, and I thought it would be a great addition to my collection. And I watched the guy. Well, first let me show you what it is, and I'll tell you what I did. I bought one of these. Now, I've always wanted one of these arcade sticks, and I never have been able to afford one because back in the day when I was a kid, these things were freaking expensive. And so I never had one. And since I got older, I never really invested in one because I don't really play my retro hardware that way. But this is not for retro hardware. This is for the NES Mini or Classic. And it has the Wii connector on it. And so I was like, that's awesome. So let me get you a close-up look of what this looks like. It's made to look like the classic arcade stick that we all know and love for the Nintendo. I had a friend that had one of these. I was so super jealous of it. It was really fun to play with. We would play like arcade games, all sorts of stuff with it. And so I bought one, but let me tell you what I did. The video that I saw, the guy replaced, if you get model number 2, you can replace it with genuine arcade buttons and joystick parts rather than the crappy little buttons and arcade stick that it comes with. So I ordered some custom parts off the internet, and I have this. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I really like it. It has the, I forget what buttons these are. They're not the ones you're thinking. They're not those. They're a different company. But I really like this this see-through red ball. It matches the buttons. It's really cool. Now there's all sorts of mods you can do for this, hardware mods that I just wasn't motivated to do. I'm happy with this. It's really cool. This definitely increases the value because I probably blew about $30 on the parts to upgrade this. So it's pretty neat. And I can plug this into my NES Classic, which of course is hacked. And I can put some arcade games on it, plug this into it, and have a field day. It's incredibly fun. So if you don't have one of these and you have an NES Classic, grab one of these. You can still find them on Amazon, and they're not that expensive. So the other thing is my retro router bit the dust. Where is it? I know it's laying around here somewhere. I don't see it offhand. So I have one of the Linksys WRT routers that were really popular back in the late 90s and early 2000s. I had one of those. I used it for quite a while and it started petering out on me. The problem with the new router that I have is it doesn't connect to my retro gaming hardware, which doesn't recognize the newest security protocols and whatnot. So I did invest in a new retro router, and yeah, so if you're into retro gaming, especially for portables like the PSP, the Vita, or even some of the older tablets, you're gonna need a router that will communicate with them. Otherwise, you're kind of sunk, especially with the newer ones. So there's that. So yeah, that's another thing I went through. So as far as some of my new acquisitions, you know, I don't have boxes for them. I kind of just bought them kind of like anybody else would. So I can't really do an unboxing. So, but yeah, maybe I'll collect some stuff and I'll figure out how to do a video. I don't know where I'm going next with this channel. I know some stuff I want to do, but it's going to require investment on my part. And I'm saving up for a PS5. So anyway, guys, just drop a line for you all so you know that I've opened my videos back up. I've only been opened back up for a week and they're not getting a lot of views, not like they were. So anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support. Everybody enjoy the rest of your week. Keep fighting a good fight, and I will see you in the next video.